Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of November 22nd. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Capricorn, I do not offer personal readings, and I do not need to solicit business, so I will never send you a message. If you do get a message, that is someone impersonating me. Do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, so I have to say right away, if you have any Sagittarius in your chart, these two cards are literally in the same exact placement, the Two of Wands and the King of Wands, and this is a completely different deck of cards. So very interesting. Both signs are next to each other on the zodiac wheel as well. So just need to sort of point that out. But all right, let me make sure everything is in view here. Looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Fool. So this is a card that really only comes forward when you're ready for a powerful new beginning, okay? The emphasis here is that it only comes forward when you're ready, because this is a strong card. It starts off all of the tarot. It is 0. It starts off not only all of the tarot, but it also begins the start of the Fool's journey or the hero's journey through the major arcana. And so for you at this time, you may be ready to leap forward into the unknown. You may be ready to sort of allow the universe to handle the details as you go to new places. And really what the Fool does is they take this step forward without attachments to the past, without attachments to what was or what could have been. And instead, they're sort of viewing the world as if they were a child again. And that's the whole point of the Fool. And so for you here, what's interesting here is that we have this sort of path energy that is forming Capricorn with the Fool on the bottom. And we now have this Two of Wands here in the middle. This middle card bleeds into the rest of the other cards, spills into the rest of the cards. So this middle card's a very important placement in this spread. And, like I said, so you're ready to take this step forward here. It looks like you're on your path. It looks like you're about to start your journey here. And we have this path energy showing up. So this person is at a fork in the road. And what they really need to decide for themselves is that they need to pick the path that's best for them. Okay, and so this talks about doing research, planning, and discovery really is what the Two of Wands is about, to decide what path is the right path for them. It could be a choice between two or more options as well, but I always like to say, well, two or more, but what I always like to say is there's a third path here, and that is going right down the middle. And so some of you may decide to take the road less traveled. For others of you, you're picking something that I feel like whatever path you take is going to ultimately lead you to fulfillment. And I do feel like this is potentially around a passion. You have a lot of wands here, 1, 2, 3, 4 wands, definitely predominating or dominating the reading here. For others of you, this could be around love and relationships. I do try to bring in messages for both. If you've never seen my readings before, do try to bring in messages for both. But at any rate, let's go ahead and continue forward here. Now in the past, you have the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So this Three of Cups here is joy, celebration, good times with others. You see all of the cups here are overflowing, and the three people are partying on the cups above them, indicating that, this may be a time for you to do something you enjoy, okay? I'm not telling you to put yourself at risk or at harm or anything right now with everything that's going on. But what I am saying that, you here in the past may have recognized, because this upper row here is the row of your conscious awareness. It's the row of your thoughts. And so for some of you may, recently have come to the understanding that it's maybe time for you to do something that you enjoy, okay? And this also talks about your social circle. There could be your social circle or the company that you keep could have a factor to play in this these two or more options that you have to choose from. That could also be coming through. Now, some of you are maybe contemplating marriage here with the Four of Wands. That could certainly be the case as well. This is one of the biggest marriage cards in the tarot, probably the biggest other than the Hierophant, but it really depends. You can see that the young family here is in a ceremony. You can see the wreath above them, indicating ceremonies, but also the dragonfly, which is another thing which indicates change, new beginnings on the horizon here for you. And that change could be going from engaged to marriage, or from single to finding a long-term marriage partner, something like that going on here. And this Page of Wands, some of you have received a passionate offer from somebody who was very interested in you here. But really the Page of Wands is more about a job offer or a career opportunity. Could also indicate divine insights, like an opportunity from the universe coming to you through a download or of information, something like that going on here. And either way, I think probably more so, this is about, for more of you, this is about something relating to do what you're with your enterprise, your business, your career. That's what I feel like for most of you. But maybe there are maybe some that are also making a sort of contemplating what to do about a relationship. Now, in your current situation, you have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. This decision, this path, this fork in the road that you find yourself on is keeping you up late at night, okay? You can see this person is having a nightmare. Really, what they think is going to happen is that these 9 swords are going to come into them, but they actually don't. And so it talks about like fear getting in the way, okay? Fear getting in the way of something. And this is one of the stress cards in the tarot, okay? It can indicate stresses in your life. But it never really manifests. The 10 of Swords would indicate that sort of stress manifesting. This is more about what's going on in your mind at this time. How are you talking to yourself as well, as it is in the lower row, which is the row of your subconscious. And are you filling your subconscious with good material, good thoughts, good energy? Is the question, because you have an important choice to make, I feel like, here with the Fool and the Two of Wands. You also have this Nine of Cups, which is an incredibly positive card, one of the most positive cards, and one of the wish cards. This represents your wish or your dream coming true. Now, you see this person here is holding up their cup, celebrating good things are going on in their business, good times, good clients, good energy, people are coming in. And, it does feel like a dream life when you get the Nine of Cups. And so that's what I feel like the message here for you is whatever path that you're deciding on that can take you to the Nine of Cups would probably be the best for you. But again, I can't tell you what to do. You have free will. And so you have to decide which path is right for you. So in the future, you have the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. I can only open the door for you. It is you who must walk in. And if you can name what movie that is from, drop a comment. I would be very curious to hear if you know what movie that is from. But at any rate, you have this King of Wands here. So we have this diagonal. The King of Wands is the entrepreneur in the tarot. This is somebody who is the most passionate person in the room. When you walk in, you can tell the King of Wands right away. I also want to point out here that you could have some sort of talent. You see the star pattern here. Where is it? The star on the throne, indicating that you're a star. You're talented. You're gifted. And we have this wands diagonal. Diagonals are directions that you're headed here. And so for many of you, this is about your enterprise, your career. Some of you deciding one path is self-employment, one is not. Very similar again to the Sagittarius energy that I was reading in the last reading. You have this Five of Cups as well. For some of you, there's disappointment here. You're sitting in disappointment, but the Five of Cups really tells you to look on the bright side, because there are always 2 cups behind you overflowing. And lastly, you have this Queen of Swords. For some of you, you may decide to go single or be independent or make a choice on your own. Some of you are setting boundaries in other areas. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. If you're enjoying this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, so let's see what we get here for you. So you have Sanat Kumara. This is a very powerful card. Light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And you have one of the other very powerful cards as well, as far as I'm concerned, the Shekinah, Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So, you know, you have a gift here with the King of Wands. You have some sort of gift here that you're headed towards, okay? You're choosing the path where your gift is able to sort of manifest, I think, in a positive way for yourself. You also have this Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. You know, this is maybe something relating to creativity, Kundalini energy as well here, as you see the snake on Lord Shiva's shoulder there. And so, you know, something to do with maybe even the sacral chakra. But really what I feel like, you know, dance to the sacred rhythm of life, dance with the universe, Capricorn. And that's what I feel like is the most important part. You see the three people dancing or partying above the cups in the Three of Cups. There's something around you needing to, when I say let loose, I don't mean go like get crazy and party, but I'm saying like there's a part of you that maybe needs to loosen up a little bit here. You have, yeah, and just as I say that, you have let go, which is exactly what I'm trying to say. You have if you believe, and you have forgiveness. So, you know, you may be just working through karma at this time with forgiveness. Remember that forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you, Capricorn. You can come to a place of forgiveness, but not allow that person back into your life. And that's what I feel like some of you are maybe thinking about as well. There are a lot of different timelines I'm getting here. Some of you may be thinking about that. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, you have the, yeah, wow. Okay, the Six of Cups, the the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So this is so interesting because do you know what this person is doing on the Six of Cups? They are stopping to smell the roses. And, you know, this message here with this Three of Cups, this dancing energy as well with Lord Shiva, the Shekinah, the people dancing on the cups, stopping to smell the roses. Are you too, like, and I'm not coming at you, but are you too uptight, Capricorn? That's what I'm asking you. And I don't know if there's a better way for me to say this. Like, do you need to loosen up a little bit here? And I don't, like I said, doesn't mean go crazy or anything, but like, there's something that I almost feel like even some of you are holding on to the past just a little bit too long. Because this Six of Cups here, some of you are holding on to anger, by the way, as well, with the Wands, with all this Wands energy, fire. Some of you are going to really need to release something, okay? I feel some fire here from some of you with the Three of Wands as well. So, you know, this Two of Wands says that you do the research and you get to the Three of Wands, which is growth, expansion, the first victory in the Suit of Wands. What's interesting here is we have 2, 3, 4 of Wands. And so for some of you, you may be going back to the drawing board on a situation. I also want to say here with this Queen of Wands now showing up in this corner as well, we have the Page, the Queen, and the King. We have more Wands in this diagonal. So you are like, and now we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so let me explain what we have here. 5 of Pentacles and the Moon. So the Ace of Wands, when combined with something like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands, all these other Wands here, you know, some of you are maybe contemplating self-employment. You have like some of my self-employment combinations showing up here. And, you know, this Ace of Wands is like another invitation from the universe, really. It can also mean, really, the Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot because it's passionate new beginnings. It's a side hustle. It's starting a new enterprise, a new business getting like formed from the ground up. Anything like that, like really focusing on your business or your enterprise or your career matters and getting some sort of new start in those areas. You have this 5 of Pentacles as well with the 2 of Wands. I almost feel like, you know, the 5 of Pentacles can foretell loss in some way, financial loss, but really it's the essence of the 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, whether that's happening or not, especially as you have the Moon with the 9 of Swords. There's an emotional undercurrent here. There's something happening at the emotional level for you, okay? The moon is like potentially something not as it appears. It's a deception. It's a temporary deception. It's something that comes and goes. And I feel like you are stressing. You're stressing about something. And it's probably financial related as you make a choice. Because remember, we have this Two of Wands here, path energy. Okay, this is crazy. Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is crazy. You have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Not only in two corners, but also in a diagonal formation with the Two of Wands in between. Okay, some of you, like, there is some level of, like, you are looking to manifest, and we have this Ace of Wands, but we have so much fire here. You are looking to manifest an enterprise or a career situation, and I feel like the only person in the way is you. Okay, I feel like you are your own worst enemy here. This Knight of Wands is somebody who is the maverick in the tarot. That's what you can call the Knight of Wands. They're capable of doing many things. They have many talents, gifts, and abilities, especially as you get it with all these other Wands cards, and you have all four Wands court cards. And so not only that, but you have the Sun here going on with the Five of Cups, which is really telling you to, like, listen up, Capricorn, and look at the bright side. Look on the bright side of something, because there's like a big investment here that could be paying off with this Seven of Pentacles. This is also an opportunity. This person's taking a look at the harvest they have accumulated here. Not only are they cashing in on the harvest, but they're also asking themselves, like, is it time for me to change directions? You have the Star card as well on the bottom. Some of you may be growing a social media following. Some of you like being in the starlight or the spotlight in some way here. It also represents a wish come true or a wish granted. And didn't we have the Nine of Cups as well? So you have the two wish cards here. Like I said, there's a big message of growing an enterprise, growing a business, getting started on a new path here. You know, especially if you're somebody who's like interested in side hustles or something like that. Like, that's really well aspected here, I have to tell you, but there's some feeling of it not working out for you, like in your mind. So you have poverty, courthouse, expectation, gift, lovers, and message. Some of you are saying I'm leaving you, or I'm moving on to pursue my passion. It doesn't mean that you can't be in a relationship and pursue a passion, but for some people, they need to focus on one thing. And I do get the sense that you're delivering a message around love or something, or you're getting news that, like, this thing that you're stressing about here with the Moon and Nine of Swords is really just like in your mind, Capricorn. Like, something like that. You have some chess cards here, okay? Like, for sure. And then you have this gift as well. Now in this other corner, what I've been saying this whole time, you have a gift, okay? You're looking to profit on a gift that you have. Cash in on some sort of skill, innate ability that you have that is within you. So this is incredible. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Also very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.